Solvency ratios are used to monitor a firm's ability to service future debt obligations. We are not only looking at the short term, as we did with liquidity ratios, but we are also interested in the company's ability to cover debt repayments in the long run. In this video, we'll consider two of the most frequently used ratios to assess solvency: the debt ratio and the interest coverage ratios. Let's start with Tesla's debt ratio. To calculate it, I'll divide the total assets by total liabilities. Of course, the most obvious rule of thumb regarding the debt ratio is that it has to be higher than 1. Actually, it is much better if the ratio is 1.5 or higher. In Tesla's case, the debt ratio stays in the range of 1.2, with the exception of 2016 when it reached 1.3. This is a slightly lower debt ratio than the one we were hoping to see. The other negative signal is that it wouldn't make much sense to calculate an interest coverage ratio given that Tesla's EBIT is negative. The company is not able to cover its interest expenses with operating profitability because it has not reached break-even just yet. Tesla is a very risky company, especially for lenders who are lured in this investment by high bond coupons in the range of 5 to 7%. It has relatively low liquidity, a strong market reputation and brand, and has not reached profitability. This is why the opinions about the future of this firm tend to be so polarizing.